I'd like to show you the reverse osmosis system which is now available from Timstar. I'll start by going through what you get in the box. We have 3 filter housing units which hold 3 filters: a 5 micron filter, a 10 micron carbon filter and a 1 micron sediment filter. This is the main system housing. On top is the pre-fitted demineralization filter. Below this is the green filter which houses the membrane. Next we have a 15 litre pressurised tank which has a 9.2 litre internal capacity. We have a tap with associated fixings. We have the water inlet saddle valve, 1/4 inch connection tube for the waste and reservoir, spanner for tightening the water housing filter unit, waste kit and tap. Moving on to the assembly. Fit the green filter in the membrane vessel. Undo the inlet pipe nut on the end with screw fitting. Unscrew the cap. Take care not to lose the O-ring. The vessel has a directional flow arrow clearly marked, as does the filter. Please make sure you fit it the right way round. As this is a demonstration, I'm not going to fit the filter, but you clearly will. Replace the cap with the O-ring in place and tighten by hand. Screw the nut back on, taking care not to cross-thread the head. Now I'm going to attach the filter housings to the main system housing. Starting with the 5 micron filter. Just make sure the O-rings are correctly in place. I'm not putting the filters in during this demonstration, but obviously you will. Gently screw into place by hand and then tighten using the spanner. I repeat this fitting the carbon filter in the middle and then the 1 micron filter at the other end. This filter might not be labelled though. Moving on to the tank connection. Undo the tank connection nut and remove the black stopper, which you can then discard. Thread the white 1/4 inch pipe through the nut, push into place and tighten. On top of the tank is a flat disc. This needs to be unscrewed. Screw the tap onto the top of the tank. Measure the length of 1/4 inch pipe required to connect the housing to the tank and cut the length. I won't be doing this as this is my demonstration model. Take the small white pipe insert, which must be fitted into the end of the 1/4 inch pipe. Push over the nut and screw onto the plastic tap. Next, we will fit the chrome tap. Undo the faucet connection nut and remove the black stopper, which you can discard. Take the remaining length of 1/4 inch pipe and thread into the faucet inlet. Attach and tighten the nut. Assemble your tap in the chosen location as per the instruction manual. Cut the 1/4 inch pipe to length and attach to the bottom of the tap as per the fitting instructions. Now we will fit the drain. Carefully remove the red clip. Don't lose it, as you need to refit it later. Push the white neck down and remove the black insert, which you can then discard. Take the remaining length of the 1/4 inch pipe and push it in as far as it goes. Then slightly pull out. Insert the red clip. To connect the drain, you need to access the waste pipe by your sink. This will be either a 32 or 40mm plastic pipe. Stick the plastic pad onto the pipe where you want to connect. Wrap the plastic collar over the pipe with the nut on top of the pad. I've connected both sides of mine for speed, but you will need to join the two separate parts together. Tighten the collar. Then remove the nut and drill through the hole using a 7mm drill. Take the other end of the 1/4 inch pipe and feed it through the nut. Through the hole and tighten. Now you need to fit the inlet water pipe. You need to be able to connect the saddle valve to a 10 or 15mm cold water pipe. Unscrew the bolt on the saddle valve. Inside you will find a collar to use for 10mm on one side and 15mm on the other side. Select the correct side to match your pipe diameter. I'm going to demonstrate on this piece of 15mm pipe. Slide the pipe and the collar inside the saddle valve. Tighten the bolt so it clamps the pipe, and then screw the tap in so that it pierces the copper pipe. The saddle valve has a watertight seal when you puncture the pipe. Don't unscrew the tap here until the rest of the unit is fully connected. Attach the end of the 1/4 inch pipe to the inlet connection on the system housing and tighten the nut. Finally, unscrew the tap, which will release the water into the unit. Your reverse osmosis system is now ready to use.